In the heart of Africa, where the mighty river Zambezi flowed, a legendary serpent-like creature was revered as the river god Nyaminyami. Its massive body, 3 meters wide, was said to stretch for miles, but no one dared to guess his length. When it swam by, the water would stain red, a sign of its divine presence. During the dry season, Nyaminyami would emerge from the depths, allowing the villagers to cut off pieces of its flesh to sustain themselves during times of need. The villagers believed that the creature's sacrifice would ensure the river's bounty and their survival. The villagers lived in harmony with Nyaminyami. They would often offer sacrifices and prayers to the river god Nyaminyami, asking for its blessings and protection. The villagers were skilled fishermen and farmers, and the river bounty was the lifeblood of their community. They knew the river's moods and respected its power. They believed that Nyaminyami was a symbol of fertility, prosperity, and life. One of the villagers, an elderly man named Tonda, was said to have a special connection with Nyaminyami. He would often spend hours by the river, talking to the river god and seeking its guidance. Tonda was revered by the villagers for his wisdom and knowledge of the river's secrets. In the late 1950s, the construction of a dam wall to provide hydroelectric power disrupted the natural flow of the river and separated Nyaminyami from its lover, Kipoto. Tonda tried warning the villagers of the dangers of angering Nyaminyami, but his warnings fell on deaf ears and the construction of the dam wall continued. The river god's anger was palpable, and it began to claim the lives of many villagers, including some of the dam wall builders. The village was hit with a devastating flood that destroyed almost everything in its path. Days later, the villagers, desperate to appease Nyaminyami, offered a cow as a sacrifice. They slaughtered it and floated it down the river, hoping to pacify the angry deity. The next morning, the cow was gone, but in its place, the bodies of the drowned villagers floated to the surface. The villagers realized that Nyaminyami had accepted their offering and had returned their loved ones. From then on, the villagers made sure to honor Nyaminyami with regular sacrifices, ensuring the river's continued bounty and their own survival. The legend of Nyaminyami lived on, a reminder of the power and fury of the river god. It is still believed that Nyaminyami never got to reunite with his lover, and the villagers would hear a faint cry echoing across the river. It was Nyaminyami, weeping for his lost love Kipoto. His cries became a haunting melody, a reminder of the tragedy that had befallen the star-crossed lovers.